Good morning. Today, I don't know. Today, I like the sound of my own voice. I don't know what it is about today, but I like the sound of my own voice. Good morning. Good morning. I hope you guys are doing well. Brown? Do I sound ill? No. I might sound a little different. So, I changed up a little bit of my setup. So I might sound a little funny. Like different than usual. So I normally have this. So I have an EQ usually. I tried using a different EQ. And so this is what this sounds like. So this is what it sounds like what I had before. But I'm not sure if that sounds much better. Or if this one sounds better. The problem was I was testing some stuff with karaoke, and I was supposed to have a karaoke stream on Sunday, and then that didn't happen because I was literally like testing absolutely everything I could, and I was like, wait a second, I have 30 minutes and the stream is gonna start. I was like, okay, it's not gonna happen. So I just canceled my stream. We're gonna do it on Friday instead. So that's what's gonna happen. And then yeah. So I'm trying this new EQ. If I sound a little funny, if I sound a little different, then you know. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about that other than like I might sound a little different or sound a little funny. I'm not sure if I like maybe sounding ill, but saw the title, wonder if you're doing okay. No, I just did it because I wanted people to feel like they were doing something they weren't supposed to be doing, you know, like that stream do not watch, right? So yeah. I literally just did it just to be like, oh guys, don't do it, and then it's like reverse psychology sort of thing. But no, it's fine. We're all fine. This is just me being a little whimsical and a little silly. But other than that, no, everything is just fine. Yeah, this weekend was okay for me. It was really, really busy. My Monday was definitely really, really busy. And then today is going to be really, really busy. So, yeah, and yeah, today's now February. Yeah, happy February, everyone. So, did you guys have a good, did everyone have a good January? Some people are like, oh my god, January just flew by. And like, the thing is like, also for me though, is that like January, I was sick for like a week of January. So it felt really, really short. Eva says that January was long. I mean, we're 3 days into February right now, technically. Well, the third day of February. So, you know, you know, we have a lot. Guys, we have a lot of time. We have a lot of time. We have like a whole like 11 months left of the year, and I think that's, you know, that's a lot of opportunity that can happen in 11 months. You know, and then like a quarter way through the year, we have Tomodachi Life, which I'm like super, super excited for. You guys don't know how excited I am for that game. I made like a list of Miis that I want to add to that game already. I'm like, these are the Miis I want. I want to see how everything turns out. Like, I mean, I've always had fun with Tomodachi Life as well. So I think this is just a maybe. I don't know if I'm actually going to go through with it or not, but maybe, just maybe, I'll do like daily. I'm not even getting daily streams of Tomodachi Life, just to like check in and see what's happening in that game, and you know, diddling around and making stuff, and you know, maybe I won't stream every process. Like, you know, I probably won't stream like me making patterns and stuff like that, but like, you know, everything else that's like watching the Miis interact and like playing some of the games on there. I think that like it won't be very long. It'll be like maybe 30 minutes to an hour, or like if I'm really, really feeling into it, like 3 hours stream. But like, yeah, like the very, very like shortest is like 30 minutes a day at least to play that game, because it's just so much fun. It's just like and like a lot of things can happen is the thing, is there's just so much can happen in Tomodachi Life. And so that might be a thing that I'm thinking about. I'm not entirely sure, but you know, maybe it'll replace the Daily Dolce. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's a suitable replacement for the Daily Dolce, you know? But other than that, I think it's fine. All right, let me just get things all set up and ready to go. And we will get started on... Sorry, I have to close a bunch of apps on my phone. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Yeah. Let's get moving, shall we? Ooh. Whoop. Brabam. Brown. Brown. February. My last day of January is objectively awful. Oh man. Well, like, you know, that just means like you'll have a better like rest of your year probably. I can't say for certain. You know what's like really noticed? Like I've just noticed this about my arm. This particular vein that sticks, these particular veins that stick out, it's like when you can tell it's me. Like for whatever reason, those two veins, those three veins, the one that goes like this, the one that, and then the thing that crosses up like a T. Like I'm just like, I keep seeing my hand. I'm like, yep, that's my hand. Yep, those are my veins. Yep. That's it. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know much about Tomodachi Life. Is it like Animal Crossing? Kind of. This new one is more like Animal Crossing than than it has before. You can like, you have like an island. You can customize your island. You can populate your island with like people you know, characters that you like, just like a bunch of me characters. And then, oh my god, thank you for the tip. Thank you for the $2. Your mama is so fat. So fat what? But yeah, there's like things you can like dress up all the characters. You can like give them personalities. You can. It's like a very. It's like, think of it like kind of like the Sims crossed with Animal Crossing, but like instead of animals, there's like Sims, and that's pretty much what Tomodachi Life is. Among other things, like wacky, like just crazy wacky thing. Why did you tip twice? Thanks, Penda. Thank you. All right. A rate. I don't know why. I just went a rate. You guys like that? Your mom is so fat, I couldn't send the donation with one message. Ugh, I don't get it. I actually don't get it. Oh, I got some static in that. Did you hear that? Wait, hold on a second. Wait, hold on a second. Actually, like, for real, hold on a second. What the hell? Wait, do you guys hear that? I can hear it. It causes a bit of a power surge. And it clicks. Hold on a second. Can you guys hear that click, or is that just me? Can you guys hear that? Or am I insane? I feel insane. I swear it's clicking. I swear it's like giving off static whenever that happens. I think it's... I swear I can hear static whenever that happens. I swear I'm not... I swear I'm not crazy. I swear I am not crazy. Alright. Let's get going. Should I know insane you said? We don't have like a new coffee, but I do have coffee beans ready here. So we do have coffee beans. These are local roasted, so I can't really tell you guys where it's from. But we got a local roasted brand today. It's not gonna be like the coffee of the month. But I just kind of forgot to get a coffee of the month today, so that's what we're just gonna do with. That's why we also have the coffee grinder today here too. So it's whole beans, so we're gonna have to grind it into the right grounds that we need. Okay. I even have trusty measuring spoons, which is kind of useless because we're going to be measuring in grams anyways, so. What are these? Betty Crocker. Betty Crocker spoons. Interesting set of like beans. There's some that are like darkly roasted and there's some that are lightly roasted. Oh, that's 20 grams on the dot. Hi, Shunny boy. So while that's happening, we're just gonna grind these up. We don't really need to measure anymore. That's kind of crazy. Measure as in like the grounds because we just did it just now. That's really coarse ground. That's French press. I'm eating ramen right now. We're making coffee. Okay, let's see how that looks right now. A little bit more and then we're good. Not too fine. We're not gonna have it too fine, but you know, just enough. And I think that's good. I think we're good. All right. Brown. What's your best blender impression? I don't know. Was that good? I don't think that was very good, honestly. Okay, so now that that's good and done with. Okay, I actually have the incorrect filters. I'm gonna say this again, but I have the incorrect filters. These are like flat bottom. I need cone, and whatever reason, I've just been like, okay, whatever, this is fine. So whatever, whatever works, I guess. Oh, did I just rip the bottom of this? Hold on a second. Oh, I think I just ripped it. Oh, I can't use this. I just ripped the bottom. Yeah, I need to get some better filters. Cone filters, paper flat bottom, all that stuff. Yeah, these don't even fit. It's actually kind of pathetic how it doesn't fit. Ramen sounds so good. I feel like sad because like I can't eat like legitimate ramen anymore because like I don't live in a place where they sell legitimate ramen. And for those who don't know, what we just did there is called wetting the filter, and if you don't know what wetting the filter is, it's basically wetting the coffee filter so you don't have a little bit of a papery taste to it. Yoy! Welcome back. Okay. Okay. Now we are going to... It is a little bit of like a coffee filter foreplay. Like, for lack of a better term, yes, that's exactly what it is. Coffee filter foreplay. Make sure it's nice and wet, you know? Yeah. Bum, bum, bum. I wouldn't recommend using your fingers like I do, but I don't have a brush with me, so. My fingers it is. Listen, it's my own fingers and they're clean. Because you know how I know they're clean? Because before the stream started, I washed my hands. Because I took a shower and went to the bathroom. And that's how I know that they're clean. Honestly, I made it a little too fine, but it's fine. It's whatever. Okay, so we have 20 grams of coffee, and then 20 grams of coffee is roughly about... Hang on. Roughly about 360 milliliters of water. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm being aggressive. The roast has a little bit of a chocolatey look to it. Is there any like chocolate in it? This is just the house blend, so whatever flavor it is, whatever flavor it is. It looks very, very chocolatey though. Hi, welcome in, welcome in. Make sure she's nice and prepped. Approaching 300. We got 300 milliliters. We got looking for 360. There we go, 361. It's fun. 2 more days until my birthday. Happy almost birthday. Happy almost birthday. I put a puzzle in the background. This thing? Yeah, that's my puzzle. How old are you turning there, shiny boy? 37? Yeah, me too. I'm also turning 37. Oh, today we are having, it's a smaller cup. It's a cup on the smaller side, but today we have Slothman. Today we are drinking from Slothman. Bro, I was 37 when I was 37. Dude, no way. Dude, no way. I don't believe you. That's crazy. Is it okay if I tell my age in chat? No. Only if you lie about it. Then it's okay. So that's the only time when it's okay to tell your age in chat. All right. So no telling your biometrics. So if you're gonna have to lie about your biometrics, yes, then you can say your age or name. Is if you lie about it. Like say, my name's Wayne Brady. Hi, welcome in. No, you're not late at all. Everyone is 37. Wait, is everybody here 37? Yeah, I turned 37 like 32 years ago. So I'm definitely not an elf mage who has lived for 1,000 years. I love Frieren. Listen, I love Frieren. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Look. Okay, hold on. I wish I could I can kind of show you after it's done dripping. But like the grinds look really, really chocolatey today for some reason. And I kind of want to give it like that good kind of smell before we take a big sippy out of it. So I feel like the camera's a little bit off today. There we go. That's why. It's like, it looks a little funky. The camera does the camera look a little like, you know. Oh, there we go. It had a little bit of a kink in its neck, you know? That, it looks a lot better now. I was like, looks weird. There we go. A big sippy? No, we're gonna take a little small sippy first. Some small sippies. Followed by a Mississippi. And then a big sippy. I'm new to the stream, welcome in. Here we brew coffee pretty much every morning. Not every morning, but every Tuesday and Thursday and Saturday morning we brew some coffee. And if you enjoy, yeah, we'll do Wordle later. Cook? All right, who let him cook? All right, who let him cook? Let me show you the sorry, I gotta turn off my water. Let me show you the grind. See, like, I'm not sure if you can see that, but they're looking really, really chocolatey today. You kind of see that? It's usually never this color, so this is a really, really interesting color for me. Mega shippy, maybe. I still can't get over Mississippi. So there we have our coffee all ready and brewed. Let's give ourselves a little pour. Guys, you'll never guess what I had for breakfast today. It's actually a little crazy. Ow. It's a little hot. I had lasagna for breakfast today. And it's because I had lasagna the night before and I was like, man, that lasagna was really good. I could go for another slice. And I just had lasagna for breakfast, and then I was like, yeah. So it's like brown or doughy or something. It's just like chocolatey looking. It looks like a brownie. Yeah, brownie dough. Brown. Look at that. That's some coffee. This cup makes my hands look huge. Like, you see that? My hands look huge compared to this cup right now. Because I usually have bigger cups, right? So like this cup, it looks tiny compared to my hands. I look like I have big giant yaoi hands. Coffee. Yeah, I made a fresh pot of coffee. You want some coffee? We got a lot still left actually in there, so. The coffee is real hot. Can I get some? You want some pot of coffee? You want some coffee? We made a fresh pot of coffee. You could have a bigger cup, or you could just shrink. Nah. Or it could just like look like I have yaoi hands today. It's fine. This really is a small cup. I never realized how small this cup is, but it is like I can't show you on the bottom side on the like what it looks like on the bottom. But there's a little bit of there's a sloth face on the bottom, so like it looks like you have a little sloth face when you drink out of it. But I'll show you guys after I'm done drinking from it. You know, I can't actually give you the coffee, you know? I can't actually give you the coffee. But like, you know, you can make yourself some coffee and like you can pretend I gave it to you. Panda, I'll get your name on the board real quick, too. When is the mega sippy? I gotta let it cool a little bit first. It's a little too hot right now. I'll give it a little smell though. Honestly, it smells like a dark roast. Because it is a dark roast. And by the way, yes, I can solve this thing. This thing is actually solved right now. It doesn't look like it, but it's actually solved. So if I just do this, then this, and then this, it's already solved. A lot of people actually ask me that. It's like, do you know how to solve a Rubik's Cube? And I'm like, yes, I do. I just like having it like this, though, because it's a really cool pattern. But other than that, yeah. Yeah, I know how to solve a Rubik's Cube or two. How do you like your coffee? Okay, I'm gonna take a sip now. Oh, interesting. So this also has that sort of honeycomb taste. It's not as like apparent as the other one that we had before, but this one also, also has a honeycomb taste to it. Imagine if you accidentally face revealed. I don't have to imagine it. I don't have to imagine it because it's happened on purpose. Do you play Minecraft? Yes, I do. As of like recently, no, not really. When? I don't know. Sometime. It's immersion breaking? Really? Really? You think it is? What combat do you use? What do you mean, what combat do I use? Diamond sword? New sub, welcome in. Okay. So let's get... So if you guys don't know how to get on the board, by the way, I do have a Stream Elements link. So if you click on that link and give a minimum $2, give a $2 minimum tip, and then your name goes on the board. Or if you're on Twitch, you can do 200 bits or a sub to the channel, and that'll work. So yeah, Panda, let's get your name on the board. Let's get your name on the board. What color did you want? You're like red in chat. I'm gonna guess red. Okay, you're gonna be red. Because I said so. There you go. Bam. If I give you a big kiss, will you put me on the board? No, because can your kiss pay my bills? No way. Paying the bills, eating automobiles. That is definitely a dark roast coffee. It's definitely a dark roast coffee. I have a question. You can ask it. Here's the thing, like, you have free will. The funny thing is that, like, whenever people are like, can I ask a question? I'm always just like, yeah, just ask it. You don't have to say that you have a question, or like, can I ask a question? You don't have to ask. Is that your question? Is your question, can I ask a question? What's the cost of that toy, the gray one? The gray toy? Oh, this guy? Oh, wait, this guy. Oh, over, Reinhardt? Reinhardt is, I think it's roughly about $40. It could be like $50 now, but I don't really know anymore, because this was old. I got this as a Christmas gift, so. Did you watch My Hero? Not as of recently. The most I've seen of My Hero was season 1 and parts of season 2. Maybe about halfway of season 2. I got introduced to like the bunny crew or whatever, like the animal crew. Not the animal crew. Was it the animal? No. Deku learned to not be a punchy boy, and he learned how to be a kicky boy. Hi, darling. I'm gonna tell you my age in Discord? No. No, don't do that. Did you answer my question? What combat do you use? I don't know what that means. I don't know what I use a sword? Sword and shield, maybe? Like that's what I use sword and shield. They have spears in Minecraft? Someone should clip me. You should clip my wings because I'm a freaking angel. It's a very, very nice dark color, this coffee. It's the most expensive thing on this table. My arm. I'll be quite honest with you. This thing. My kettle. I think my kettle's $70 or something like that. Everything here is like under, it's pretty much $50 or under, except for my kettle, which is 70. So, have you ever in your life played Roblox? No, I have not. And the thing is, like, people actually, this is actually becoming a really, really common question. Like, do you play Roblox? But like, I am like a little too old for Roblox. Like, I'm just like a little too old for it. Like, if I was born like 3 to 5 years earlier, I probably would be playing it. But like, no. Do you watch anime? I don't know, do I? Can someone answer that question for me? Yeah, I do. Ugh. My hands feel funny. I think it's because my hands are all warm from the coffee. The coffee that makes me look like I have yaoi hands. I'm 37. I'm very clearly 37, yeah. I turned 37 8 years ago, and so now I'm 37. Yeah. I sound like I'm 20? No, I'm 37. I've been 37 for the last 80 years. Yeah, we have Free Rent Fridays. Yeah. Yeah, we watch animes on Fridays. Well, specifically one, so. I feel like I feel like, is there a way to like put rules on shorts before commenting? Because I know you can do that on YouTube, or like on the horizontal, right? But if you're on the shorts feed, I wonder, can you put a little disclaimer? Can I put a little disclaimer that's like, hey, please don't say these things in particular? Yeah, if somebody could tell me if I could do that, then that's great. Because I've just been raw dogging it this entire time, so. My brain is not braining. No, it's fine. Listen, most people's brains turn off during this stream, so you're right at home. You're right at home. Just feel right at home. The thing that that's kind of like interesting, I'd say, maybe. I get quite a bit of people that really, really do enjoy the stream, and then they just never come back. And I'm like, man, I wonder what they're up to. But it's probably just because like they're not like browsing the shorts feed. They're probably just that's what they're watching from anyways. They're not really subbing to me. Hi, Sanix. My brain is still sleeping. I mean, mine is too. I'm still like, that's why we wake up. See, guys, like, yeah, guys, every time. Guys, every time. What is with that? What is with that? I keep... People just have this urge to, like... Okay. I need a freaking rule, okay? I need a freaking rule, alright? I need to be able to say, like, please do not say your age in chat, because that happens so often, and people are just, like, so quick on the gun to jump the gun and tell everyone their age, and I'm just like, guys, like, where is your like sense of secrecy, you know? Where's your sense of anonymity on the internet? Like, this is the one place where you can be literally anything. You're like, by the way, I'm underage. You know, and it's the thing is that, like, normally I wouldn't want to, like, normally I don't want to like interact with minors is the thing. So me saying like, hey, don't tell me your age in case you're a minor. No, it's more like, don't let me know. Don't let me find out. Yeah. But like, yeah, I would say this place is like fairly safe for, at least people over the age of 16 for sure. But I don't know. It's just weird sometimes, guys. It's just really weird. But I have to accept the fact that, yeah, there are going to be people in that age group and I can't control it, so. The only thing I can control, though, is being an adult about it. And so, yeah. I found a video where in the comments kids were just saying their age. That's crazy. Honestly, that's crazy. Do you know why that's crazy? Because, like, some guy will be on the internet and see that and be like, I'm going to message all the 13-year-olds. And I think that's so freaking weird. That's so strange. I can't. Nope. Nope. Well, yeah, listen to your grandma. Listen to your grandma, kiddos. Listen to your grandma. Your grandma knows best. Or whatever. I don't know why I sound like that, but here we are. Yeah, I mean, I literally was just like, oh, by the way, here's from a local roastery. I'm not going to tell you what this is, though. I'm not going to tell you where it's from or, like, the name of the brand or anything. Today's going to be a mystery coffee, and you guys are just going to be like, okay, whatever. So, I don't know. Internet safety. Listen, internet safety is a big thing. We talk about internet safety a lot. Please be safe on the internet. That's all I really have to say. I need to freaking find out how I can restrict people from chat. At least to remind them not to give out any personal information. I hear you're using good English. I hope so. I speak English. Sanix, by the way, I saw the art. I don't know how to react other than like, yep, there it is. I appreciate it. Yeah, the coffee's a little dark today, honestly. I think I actually might add some cream. I normally don't add cream to my coffee, but the coffee's a little dark today. Since you're 37. I'm very clearly 37, yes. I've been 37 for like 8 years now. When we were younger and we did something adultish, our moms would say you're still a child, but when we do something childish, mom says you're going to be an adult. Double standard. Double standard. That's all I got to say. No, that's actually like a really interesting thing to talk about. And this goes for me as well. Listen, okay, so I watch anime, right? I'm an adult. I'm very clearly an adult. I've graduated college. Like, that's how much of an adult I am, right? My parents find out that I'm still watching anime, you know, after I've graduated college, and they're like, why are you still watching anime? And that's for like kids. Like, why are you watching cartoons and stuff like that? And the thing is that, like, just because something is you know, not necessarily just because something is family friendly does not mean that it is for children, you know? So that's like why I'm just like, that's, you know, it's kind of like we're so quick to grow up and to quote unquote be adults, right? That it doesn't, like, you don't just become an adult, right? And just like, oh, I'm gonna go, you know, I gotta make sure, you know, the stocks and the taxes and mortgages, and that's not how that works. So, the thing is that, like, an adult who has lost their whimsy, their inner child, is a miserable person. So if anybody says, if any, like, adult says, like, you're an adult, grow up, you gotta, like, you know, act your age or whatever, they don't have the whimsy in your life. As long as they're, like, fulfilling the responsibilities, which is kind of like the only thing that really matters in adulthood, by the way, is dealing with your responsibilities. If you're able to do that and like watch cartoons on the weekend, like what's the problem, you know? Like what's the problem? I don't see the problem of like acting like a child on the weekends but like going to work on the weekdays. I don't see the problem. I don't know. You know? Am I gay? No, I'm not. I'm not gay, but you know, there's nothing wrong with that. If you are, if you aren't, it's fine. It's just whatever preference you're into, and I'm just not. That's the thing is that I set people's gaydar off quite a bit. So I got my mom to accept Zhongli as my husband. Yes. I love Zhongli as well. I was going to cosplay him, but like I ended up not doing it. Yeah, I also have to hate being adult sometimes. Who's that character next to Diva? This is Reinhardt. So this is Diva right here. It's kind of like my head is kind of blocking. Diva, and then we have Reinhardt. Akira's not gay, just pregnant. Listen, I'm just kind of like a chill guy. I'm just like a, you know, I feel like relaxed. If you have like, you know, if you like something, and as long as it's not hurting anybody, and as long as it's like, you know, not hurting you, it's fine, really. Like if someone's gay, like it's not my business. I'm not gonna date you. If I'm not dating you, what does it matter if you're gay or not? I'm not gonna date you. And so like that's the thing, is that like if you're gay, then you're like fine. I finished a bloodbath. Oh, did you watch Iron Lung? Yeah, you can always ask advice. Listen, I'm just a guy on the internet is the thing. Listen, I'm a guy on the internet, so I'm gonna say take every advice with like a grain of salt, because I'm literally like just the equivalent of asking Reddit for advice. So like, I'm not this completely wise person, and I will give bad advice sometimes. Believe it or not, I will give bad advice sometimes. But like, if you know, if you just want to hear it for somebody who's older, then like, yeah. What are you doing on this live? We just make coffee every Saturday or every Thursday and Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday morning. We just brew coffee and we just chat, and then we play some puzzles, and then that's it. We do some puzzles. Man, my coffee's a little bitter today. I'm not really liking it. It's a little too dark. European. Today's Wednesday? No, today's Tuesday. I know it's Tuesday because yesterday was the daily reset for Zenless Zone Zero. And every Monday I do Hollow Zero. I mean, you can ask me. You can ask literally. Like the thing just says, "Ask me anything." I don't know, whatever. I guess I should say also that if I do not feel comfortable answering a question, I just won't. So like, and if anything, I'll just ban you. I'll just ban you if I just don't feel comfortable answering. So, yeah. I guess I should say if you press for an answer and I already said I feel uncomfortable. S'il vous plaît. Advice for French, s'il vous plaît. Je ne parle pas en français. Canadienne. I was gonna start speaking Japanese for some reason. Canada jin desu kedo, French go shaberimasen. Desho. Yeah, there's no way today's Wednesday. I was wrong. Yes, you are very wrong. Today's not Wednesday. It might be Wednesday on the other side of the earth right now. Favorite anime? So there's this little known anime called K-On! It's probably like one of the best animes ever. It's a little slice of life about starting a band. So like, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it's my cup of tea. So yeah. What would you do if a homeless man breaks into your house and starts pooping all over you? One, that would never happen. Two, I'd restrain them and then call the police. And that's it. Ce n'est pas comme si vous pouviez et pas parler normalement. Yeah, I can't speak French like at all. So, well, I can. Well, like you can. I just spoke a little French. Puis j'allais à la toilette. He's really strong. You can't fight him back. Then I just, you know, whatever. I leave. I lock him in. I lock him in the freaking room, and I call the police. Listen, the answer is just call the police. What the hell, what the hell kind of question is that? You just walk in here and just ask these kind of questions? 3 hours, it's gonna be Wednesday for me. Damn. B-side. No, I have not. I don't know what that is. Some good old coffee, baby. I always end up putting my coffee like right on Muna's face, and I feel really bad half the time when I just don't notice it. Okay, I'm done with your question. It's a new anime. It's like 2 episodes. Well, Freyren's also like 3 episodes, so like. Yeah. Some dude hit my balls at school today. Mods ban that guy. Anyways, any advice for, I don't know, just put some ice on it? I don't know. Just like, I don't know. Tell an adult, put some ice on it. That's like the best advice if you get hit in the balls. I find it kind of scary that like if you get hit hard enough, you can like rupture it. Yeah, it's really bitter. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna quickly grab some like some creamer just to like lighten up the taste a little bit. Alright. Sorry, I am back now. I have birthday cake flavored coffee creamer with me today. Just a little bit of creamer. Just a little bit of creamer. Little bit of creamer. There we go. Ugh. Do you like bears? Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. I want bears to be pets. Like, I'm not even kidding. Bears are like so adorable, but like they're also very, very dangerous. But the thing is that like with bears, so bears normally don't realize that humans are like frail like creatures. It isn't until they realize that they can kill a human is that they're like, oh wait, I can kill a human, so I can like let's do that. But like if they've never killed a human, they won't ever do it. Or like if you did like if you like kind of train one to be like, oh this human will give me like food. Yeah. Yeah, let's keep this human guy around. He's pretty cool. Bearable. Nah, they're lovable. What are you, Teddy from Persona? Hi, welcome in, new people. Shrek dimples? Oh, Shrek dimple. That is definitely an interjection that if I've ever heard one. I think I think bears are cool. I really do like bears. Bears are like just really, really big dogs. Just like horses. Horses are like really big cats. It's weird. I could go for some more lasagna again. God, I gotta stop eating lasagna in the morning, I think. Yeah, if not friend, then why friendship? Like, really, bears look very, like, friendly. They do. I would not, I would not survive in the wilderness, though. Because I'd be like, oh, look at this little, cute little guy. He's a little bear. Oh, look at this big little bear. Oh, I want to give him a hug. And then, like, he'll kill me. So. Horses? Yeah, I don't think horses are real. Horses really do not feel real half the time. No, it's really cute when, like, horses get, like, really playful and stuff. Like, horses play. I don't know if you guys know this, but horses play. They can play around and, like, have fun. I watched Goldship chase a butterfly. That was, like, probably one of the coolest things ever. Is just seeing that video of Goldship, finding a butterfly and then chasing it around the field. Horses are, okay, so, like, horses, like, originally were, like, tiny. They're, like, small. But, like, how evolution worked is that, like, they ended up growing, like, longer legs and, like, a lot of muscle. So they ended up getting really, really big. But the thing is that they're still prey animals. Horses are prey animals, but they're just really, really big. So... yeah, the horsing around. Exactly, horsing around. Yeah, horses used to, they grew up being a prey animal, but they're just really, really big. And also, they decided to run on their toes, which is, like, not very good. And, it makes it so, like, it's really hard to, like, recover after injuring their leg. Hi, welcome in. Good morning. Oh, hi, BNJet. Hello, welcome in. I'm in class. Pay attention to class. Don't listen to me. Listen, if you're in class, stop watching this and go pay attention. If you're in a lecture, definitely pay attention to the lecture, not to me. If you're doing classwork right now, I can't really control you. If you are better at multitasking and you can hear somebody, like, in your brain talking to you while you do your work, that's just life. Some people are good at doing that. However, if you're not good at doing that and am I distracting you from your work, please do your work. We're not doing anything. I mean, that's, Uma Musumes have front-facing eyes. Uma Musumes are predators, however, horses are not. So, airdrop. I mean, no. The thing is that, like, there's an instructor who puts me on every so often, and it weirds me out, like, a little bit, because it's like, what do you mean? I'm just, like, in front of a classroom right now, and they'll ask me questions and stuff like that, and I'm like, that's really cool. That's really fun. It's really, like, it's flattering, but, like. It's like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean? That ramen gave me a stomach ache? Uh-oh. Geometry Dash? I've never actually played Geometry Dash. I've been interested because it looks like a really cool, fun game, but yeah. Was it instant ramen? Because I can understand if instant ramen would give you a stomach ache, because that stuff has a lot of sodium. So, Watashi cooked. Watashi cooked. Yeah, that, depending on the instant ramen, depending on the sodium amount, is like when your stomach just cannot handle that much sodium. I usually end up having that problem if the broth is really, really salty. So I usually never end up drinking the whole broth, but like the noodles itself are usually pretty good. So, The one thing is that whenever you realize that you're gonna throw, like when you're gonna get sick eating something, and then you just stop eating, but like you want to finish it, but if you know, like knowing if you ate any more you'll throw up, like that's like the worst thing, because like you don't want to waste food, but then like you know. Do you listen to music? I mean, I hope I do. I don't have any like particular bands that I really like is the thing, but I do like music. I know what I like to listen to, but it's not like particular like bands or anything. Thank you for subbing, by the way. How close am I to 2,500? I should be really close now. Oh, I'm 20 away. Damn. Hot girl, yeah, hot girl tummy problems. Oh yeah, I had my appendix removed like not too long ago, like about a year ago now. And it actually, you know, the appendix, they know what it does now. So like the appendix is not actually like a what's it called? Not residual. It's not like an organ that's like doesn't have a use anymore. It actually does have a use. What actually happens is that like vestigial, thank you, vestigial. It's not vestigial. It's not what the appendix does is that it houses a lot of bacterial gut or gut bacteria, basically bacterial gut bacteria. And it helps regulate some of the, you know, some of the bacteria inside in your gut that it helps break down things. And it is also very, very prone to infection because of that, because it houses bacteria, right? And so if the wrong type of bacteria gets in there, guess what? It gets inflamed. It's actually not even that absurd for an appendix to get inflamed and then go back down, because like your natural like immune system will take care of it. But like when it doesn't, and it gets bigger and then like it starts to hurt, you know, that's when it causes issues. But like, will it cause long-term problems? That's needs to be studied a little bit more and specifically. So yeah, what are we praying for? With the bathroom? We're praying for the bathroom. Rest in peace, toilet. Made pancakes. Ooh yeah, I made coffee. But my immune system worked no right. Ain't that the truth? I just want to say, hey guys, welcome back. Good to see some regular faces coming up again. How do I do the donate sticker thingy? There's no button. There is a link. If you look on my channel, that's like the horizontal. So if you're watching on Shorts right now, there's no link to it. But if you look in the description of like the horizontal version of the stream, it's in there. Or if you're watching on Twitch, you can donate bits or sub to the channel, and then that'll get your name on the board behind me here. I almost knocked over my coffee. I can add more coffee to my thing. Ooh, strawberry pancake. I love strawberries in my pancakes. I'm a really big like berries and pancakes. I'm a big berries and pancakes kind of guy. Got done with my morning taking care of bunnies. Ooh, the buns. I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. Why is base after base so hard? What does that mean? Oh, is that like a stage in Geometry Dash or whatever? Oh, man. Fosters. Ooh. Foster bunnies. I definitely need an animal in my living space. I haven't had an animal live with me in technically 4 years, but I never really interacted with the animal. There was a dog, a corgi, But I never really interacted with the dog a whole lot because I was living in like a split level, and I lived on one level and like the owner lived on the other level. So I haven't had an animal like that I had to take care of. When was the last time I had to take care of an animal? Like 2018, 2019, 2018. Yeah, 2018. Man, that's such a long time. Eating pancakes in bed. That sounds so nice, honestly. I do like a good like bedtime snack. However, I feel like having fruit before bed might get me a little too much energy because like there's sugar inside fruit, right? So having fruits before bed might not be like the best idea, but no, I can't tell people how to live their lives. So fostering is great. Yeah, but then you start getting attached, and that's the part when it sucks. You know? I played a little bit more of Hytale the other day, and I realized that maybe I don't really like, open world creative games. I was playing Cyberpunk the other day too, Cyberpunk 2077. I was enjoying that, however, I didn't really have a lot of time to play it, because I ended up having to do other stuff instead, but, yeah. Drinking Coca-Cola and pancakes in bed, man. That's crazy. Wasn't this testing? Sorry, I lied. I lied to you. Sorry. If you saw the thumbnails like, oh my god, this is a test stream or whatever, it's not a test stream. I lied to you. I wanted to make people feel like they're like doing something that they're not supposed to, because like they're like, oh, I shouldn't click on this. So it was a little manipulative, and I apologize. However, if you're enjoying the stream, then you could stick around. Some people just don't like the idea of being like manipulated, and honestly, it is very kind of manipulative. Thumbnails, clickbait, all that stuff is very, very manipulative. But you know, that's kind of like just how the nature of creating stuff online is that you do need to be seen, and like you know. Am I hot? I'm hella hot. Is that detergent? No, it's coffee creamer. It's coffee creamer. My favorite VTuber. Oh, that means a lot to me. That's actually, I'm getting that quite a bit. So like, you know, every time somebody says that, it doesn't get any less meaningful, I should say. So I appreciate that. I hate when people make their starting ping like, you got a message. Yeah, the difference between that is that like, when I made my my thumbnail and my stream title and stuff like that, it is not tricking you into doing something that you thought was going to happen. I mean, technically it is, but like, you come in with an expectation, right? When I see the things that are like, you got a message, click on now, and it's just their stream. Like, my expectation is that I need to check a message. When I see a thing that's like, oh, this is important, there's a message, I need to check it, right? That's when it feels like, you know. But like when it's like, test stream, do not watch, do not click, do not watch this. Don't watch it. I'm telling you not to. And you watch it. You are actively going against what I'm telling you, right? So you are doing it of your own volition. That's how I see it. And like if that's kind of manipulative and like you don't feel okay with that, then like maybe I should change the title or the thumbnail. But like, I feel like it's fine, but. You know, there's different boundaries for different people, sort of thing. Coffee flavored detergent. You mean detergent flavored coffee? That would work. That would work a little bit better than coffee flavored detergent. I think I would want the detergent flavored coffee more than I want the coffee flavored detergent, because then I drink the detergent and then I get sick, and I don't want that to happen. So, but if it was detergent flavored coffee, I just wouldn't drink the coffee. You know? Have y'all never seen coffee creamer before though? I mean, there's kids like eating like Tide Pods. Do you guys remember the Tide Pod challenge, which is not real, by the way, guys? Man, I don't. Tide Pod challenge. What flavor? What do you mean flavor? They come in scents, not flavors. I do like. Listen, guys, if you do have a lavender scented detergent, I will immediately be rolling in your clothes. because I fucking love lavender. I like lavender is my favorite scent. Oh yeah, thank you for the tip. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 420. Let me get you on the board. I just want to remind you guys, if you guys are on Twitch as well, so on YouTube and on Twitch, if you sub on Twitch, you'll get your name on the board. If you donate 200 bits, that is a name on the board. If you use the link on the Streamlabs or the Stream Elements, that's also another way to get onto the board as well. So thank you guys. Goon bag. Do I guess I do have to write that, huh? That's a lowercase. That's fine. Thank you, Goon bag. I have lavender scented detergent. Well, I guess whose clothes I'm rolling in tonight? I made my live Morse code for I am live. That's kind of cute, honestly. And if anybody who could read Morse code, you know what is actually crazy? Braille. Because, like, I don't know if you guys have ever played Pokemon Ruby or Sapphire, but there's a segment in the game where it expects you to read Braille. And the thing is that, like, Braille is a texture thing, right? Like, you move your finger across, like, this texture of bumps, right? No, they put it in, like, digital text form to read the Braille. I'm like, what do you mean? I can read Braille. That's actually really impressive. Yeah, if somebody can like do like Morse code or Braille or like, you know, some of like the non-standard like communication languages, sign language even, right? That's like really good. That's really impressive. And like you should feel proud for being able to like communicate in other forms rather than just speech. Because that's, you know, it might not be useful in everyday situations, but it's a you know, it's a skill. What part of the U.S.? Funny you ask, because I'm not actually from the U.S. I'm Canadian. I am from Canada. I would show you. Hold on. Do I still have the? Do I still have that bag? I do. It's got coffee grounds on it. Proudly Canadian. By the way, Jam, welcome in. How's Frosty Faustings? Did you win? Did you win, son? Blind people use screen readers too. Ooh. Hang in there, Mini-Man. Hang in there, Mini-Man. Animal Crossing. I did one of the special staff trophies for the year. That's wonderful. Oh, so I did the unspeakable yesterday. I booted up my Animal Crossing and I resetted my town. I didn't fully reset it. I just did the resetty service and I was like, wow. And everything seems so barren and like empty. I don't regret it though. It just feels empty and barren. I'm like, what do I do now? Because the thing is that like my town is a flower town, right? And the thing is that like there was just like flowers everywhere, and that was the, like the whole deal. Is there's just tons and tons of flowers, and now all that's gone. And now like I don't know what to do with my town. Why did you do that? Funny. Is it true that Canadians bleed maple syrup? No, but we can piss it sometimes. So like if you ever want like some sauce on those pancakes, just ask a Canadian to piss on it. Give them the pissers, as they say. Yeah. Give him the pissers. I also like to tell people that Canadians aren't real because, like, I might not be. Listen, I might not be real. You guys don't know. I could be AI generated and you guys would never know. Even though I made a video already that's like, I'm not AI generated. Why do you guys keep saying I'm AI generated? Because I'm not. Yeah, I mean, this could be a robotic hand even, you know? I could be a mixture of robotics and AI. And well, somebody was like, he's just touching his coffee and he's not drinking it. Yeah, it's because I'm fucking AI. I can't drink it. I can't drink it. I'm a robot. No, I'm a barista. There's a difference. There's not a big difference between barista and robot. My three veins that are, yeah, very, you know, it carries hydraulic fluid. That's how I can move my fingers and stuff. It's hydraulic fluid. Here, look. Have some spoons. Oh, jingle, jingle. Jingle, jingle. Oh, the back rooms. The back room. Sorry, I'm done. I'm done. Oh my god. Hi, welcome back. I'm sorry you had to see that. Jingle, jingle. The back rooms, baby. The back rooms. Another question. Wait, wait. You're the one who had the question about the guy who is like flirting with you, but he has a girlfriend. I remember that. Yeah, what's spill the tea, girly. I'm listening. Girl, spill the tea. Girl, spill the tea. Grandma survived. I'm proud of you, sonny boy. The spoons didn't explode. The back rooms? The back rooms? I still think it'd be like a really, really stupid stream. I'm not saying it's a good idea, but I'm saying it's an idea. If I just did 6-7 for 67 minutes in a row, just 6-7 every second, 67. Like if I said 6-7 every second for 67 minutes. Thanks for the advice. I have a girlfriend now. Yeah, your girlfriend's me. I'm your girlfriend. What advice did I give you? Oh my god. That's kind of embarrassing. I don't even remember what kind of advice I give, guys. I'm not sure if it's good or not. But I guess you have a girlfriend now, so like I guess it's pretty good. I was on the... Oh, that's right. Yeah. I'm happy for you. Good job. Damn, gotta wife this guy up. God damn. Oh man. Akira told me I should marry this person because like they make me feel good and accepted, and they make me feel safe and comfortable, and they're not irresponsible and like drain me of my wallet and like my emotional stability. Man, I gotta marry this guy now. For real though, like if somebody makes you feel safe, if you know, if they respect you, if they listen to you, maybe you should marry them. I'm not saying maybe marriage is also for everybody, but like it's, you know, it's an option. Yeah. School started a day ago and everyone's saying he broke up with his girlfriend and now he's trying to talk to me. He says hello, which is man, that's weird. Yeah. That I'm just gonna say that's weird. I don't know what to tell you. I wouldn't mind getting married, but I'm happily single. Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel too. Like, yeah, I could get married, but like, you know, I could just not get married. The thing is that like, apparently the thing is that like, if you've ever been in a relationship before, right? and you're single now, right? The longer that you stay single, the more likely that you will stay single. And it's because like you like get into this like sort of like this mentality kind of, right? It's not necessarily a bad mentality or a good mentality, it's just a mentality that you become like self-sufficient, you become on your own, you become like stable, right? And if somebody comes into your life at that point where you've figured things out for yourself, well, that shakes everything up and now you have instability again. So that's just how it is. Yeah, that's just how it is, really. He kept asking me about a singer too, and if I listen to Italian music. I would say, listen. I would say, lay down those boundaries, because, and this is just a because thing. This person was hitting on you while he had a girlfriend. And that's just to say that he would likely do the same to you with another person. So that's my kind of whole take on that thing. If he's coming on to you real freaking hard, what's stopping him from doing that to, like, you know, while if you guys were ever to get into a relationship, right? You know, lay down those freaking boundaries, man. And you know, if he just wants to be friends, there's nothing wrong with that. But definitely lay down those boundaries. My advice is that is it good advice? I don't know. Listen, I told somebody to break up with somebody after they were like being like really like possessive. And now I think they're married. So now they had a conversation about boundaries and stuff like that. And so but yeah, at that point I was like, yeah, just break up with her. He's like, I don't know. And I still kind of like her. And I was like, well then, I don't know, man. It's my advice. But now they're married. So as far as I know, I think they're married. So they're for sure in a long term. So it's definitely been more than 8 years now. So if they're not married by now or engaged or something, then I don't know. Welcome in, guys. Bye. Well, welcome in. If someone does something you don't like to somebody else, they can do it to you. Actually, one of the things I think is really telling is when you see somebody do something not nice, right? But around you they're like sweet and kind or whatever, right? That's just how they really are. Not how you see it, but like, yeah. I think one of the biggest things, one of the biggest ways to start weeding out the garbage, guys, if you're dating, and you're old enough to go on dinner dates, by the way, if you're old enough to go on dinner dates, and no, going to McDonald's does not count, no, going to Subway does not count, going to like a sit down place, right? So if you're old enough to be dating and going to like sit down places and stuff like that, watch how he or she it can be either, watch how they treat the waiter or waitress, and watch how they tip, okay? Because the way they treat the waiters shows how they see humans, how they see other people. Not just like you, right? Not just like their boss or their friends, how they see people. Because if they treat a waiter nicely, they treat people nicely. If they treat the waiter like trash, they see people as a means to an end. And that is, I think that is like 100% like true. So, keep that in mind if you're dating. So, yeah, just some like really bad experiences back in the day. My girlfriend is on a guy's lap right now. I'm at a party, broke up with her right now. Well, that was sure short-lived, now wasn't it? But I like Subway. Listen, I'm not saying that you don't have, like, I'm not saying, like, don't go to Subway for dates, because, like, that's, you know, if you like Subway, go to Subway, right? If you like McDonald's, go have a date at McDonald's. It's fine. Listen, whatever. If you just go to a place where you can spend time with, but like, if you go to a place where like you're sitting down and like you have to spend money on the date, or you have to spend money, you know, tipping the waiter, or like dealing with other people, just watch how they deal, like watch how they talk to other people, like, and not just how they act around you as well. So like, that's kind of like a big thing. Is he trying to play with my feelings or want to be friends? I don't know. In my advice, literally just be nice. But if you're not interested, just like kind of be blunt about it. Why are burnt pancakes so good? Why are you eating burnt pancakes? Also, aren't you at a party? What do you wait? What, you're lying to me? You've been lying this entire time? I just realized this now. I'm almost done my coffee, by the way. No, it's at my house. Fair. Why aren't you at the party? You're watching some VTuber guy talk about relationship advice while there's a party going on. Listen, you do you though. Listen, I get it too. I would also be in my room eating pancakes and drinking Coca-Cola. I'm flattered but not interested. Yeah, that's exactly. Cryptid B says, just say I'm flattered and I'm not interested. And so that's a good way to put it. I'm an introvert. I am too. I understand. I mean, at a party, usually I'm the one hanging out with the cats. So I totally understand. I literally just sit by the cats and like hang out with the cats, and if somebody like comes up to me and talk, that's when I'll talk. But like, no, I'm hanging out with the cats. If you want to hang out with me, you got to come near the cats, okay? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, no. That's what I'm doing. I'm hanging out with the cats. Show. I don't know. I just feel like I feel like I've gotten over it a little bit, because I'm a very like awkward person. I'm a very shy person. But I've learned to break the ice. That's one of like the most important skills that I've learned as an introvert and like as an awkward person, and probably like a little bit of like a maybe slightly autistic person, or like, you know, on the spectrum of some sort, is learning how to break the ice. And one of the important things, like if you guys are struggling to talk to people, the easiest thing to do to start a conversation is compliment somebody on whatever it is that's about them, right? Let's say they're wearing like some nice earrings or whatever. Be like, dang, like, I love your earrings. They're so cool. Or like, you know, like, oh man, I love the design. And like, or like they have a shirt that has like, you know, a logo of something that you like, specifically that you like and are interested in. If it's something, it's like, for example, I'm not into DC Comics, right? And if somebody was wearing a Batman shirt, I wouldn't be like, oh man, I love your Batman shirt, right? No, I'd be like, I would look for something else to compliment them about, right? The thing is that like you need to have like a genuine connection, right? So that's kind of like the thing. You just kind of, you know, if you're enamored by somebody, also just being a little blunt. Being a little blunt, not like super blunt, but like being a little blunt, being like, yeah, I really like, whoa, I love your eyes, look great. Your eyes look so cool. It's a little creepy, right? Honestly, not gonna lie, it's a little creepy, but like, it's not as creepy as something like, oh my god, your tits are so nice. Something is in their control, like clothes and stuff. Not looks if you want to actually talk to somebody. And that's why I said like the whole eyes thing is that like oh. That's why I'm like, if you're really struggling to find out what to talk about, just compliment their eyes. I just fear people. That's fair. I don't really have advice for that other than like you got to get over it. You got to get over it. Like, here's the thing. People are probably just as afraid of you as you are afraid of them. And that's like kind of just how it is. You just got to break that ice somehow. You gotta break out of your shell or whatever. My coffee's almost done. We can do Wordle soon. Why do people keep asking me about relationship advice? That's kind of like an interesting thing. Why don't you ask me? I don't know, like, Akira, how do you solve for X in this equation? Akira, how do you do your homework? How do I do my homework? No, I mean, I'm good at homework, right? I like assignments. I was actually thinking about doing like 5th grade math on the stream, but like I know people would like not like that because like whatever, but this thing I like it. I like 5th grade math. I love math. Unfortunately, take my cats. Rolls around in your cats. They should be afraid of me. I mean, yeah. Listen, use that to your advantage. You are wise as you are old. I'm 37. Very clearly 37. I've been 37 for the last 24 years. That number keeps changing. By the way. Can we play Math Blaster? Yes. There was this game a long time ago. I do not remember the name of it. But maybe it was Math Blasters or maybe it wasn't. But this was like, it was like a space game where you like travel around in space and you do math stuff. Oh man, what was it called? Oh man, like it was space. You float around in space. You have this little space scooter. You go to these little modules. You solve math equations, and then like it was things like 1/2 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 equals 1. You know, that sort of thing. I wish I knew what it was, because like that was like a childhood game of mine, but like I don't really remember what it was. I don't even know if that really got me into math, but like I could solve it. I wonder how my parents felt about that. That I was just playing these math games. And I was just like enjoying it. You're like, oh, he's going to be a prodigy when he grows up. He's going to be so smart. Now he's a VTuber. So I don't know. Extra math? Is that a fun game? I'm a menace so people are afraid of me since I burn pancakes on purpose. Well, you like what you like. I mean, that's the same thing as people like, oh, I really like burnt popcorn. It's like, why would you like burnt popcorn? That doesn't make any sense, but... I'm trying to remember the... There's also this other show. It was an educational show. It also took place in space. I think it was based off of the same thing. It was like... Omega Blaster? Is that what it was? Omega Alien children's show. Children's show. What was that show called? I also had a crush on the female lead in that show too. People think it's weird that I put vinegar on my fries, but like ketchup is literally vinegar, tomato, and sugar. So like, what's the difference if I just remove the tomato and sugar part of it? You know, trying to roll in driver's ed, but listen, you get to drive. That's pretty cool. That's a good skill to have. I can't. I can legally drive, but I can't. No, that's one of the skills that I'm actually like kind of proud of, is my ability to drive really well. I can parallel park like a freaking monster. I can back into a parking space like nobody's business. Not for me, but not weird. There's restaurants that do vinegar on fries. Exactly, and it's good. It's amazing. And I'm like, guys, you should try it. And they're like, what? It's so weird. It's like, but it's so good, though. And like, also, that's what hot sauce is, guys. For the most part, hot sauces are literally just like some sort of pepper or spice, vinegar, and salt. And that's like it. That's what most hot sauces are. So, yeah. I kind of, you know what game I actually really do like? Bus Simulator. Bus Simulator is actually really, like, fun. I would not mind driving a bus if it didn't pay shit and people didn't disrespect me. I wouldn't mind being a bus driver. Like, also, the kids who play Fortnite will be like, thanks, bus driver. Thanks, bus driver. Oh my god, gotta thank the bus driver. And like, man, like, yeah, the kids fucking love the bus driver, man. Let's go. Yeah, but like, for the most part, people don't respect bus drivers. It's kind of sad too, because like bus drivers are so essential to, like, you know, metropolitan cities. I think they're really cool. I think bus guys are train guys, bus guys, trains guys, all those guys, right? I got my license revoked because I ran over my ex. I'm starting to think that maybe you're the problem. Maybe. I literally can't legally drive. I don't have a license at all. Listen, if you can't drive, if you don't have a license, you shouldn't drive. But like, yeah. The funny thing is that if you've ever lived in like bumblefuck nowhere, if you ever lived in like the countryside, chances are you know how to drive, but you don't know the rules. And that's kind of the important part, is knowing the rules, not knowing how to drive. Because like, if you can learn the gas pedal. You can learn the brakes. You can learn to turn. You can learn how to back into a parking space, right? But if you don't know the rules of the road, and this is really, really important, guys, and when it comes to driving, if you don't know who goes first at a stop sign, that's a big problem. And maybe you should take lessons. Maybe you should go to class for that. Yeah, so I don't know. People usually think it's the driver's fault when the bus comes late. Yeah, I'm just like thinking like it's usually not the bus driver's fault though. It's either like a problem, passenger, or like it's just traffic, you know? Okay, just because someone cheated on you doesn't mean that you should run them over with a car. I'm just saying that right now. Guys, if your partner is cheating on you, don't run them over with a car. That's kind of good advice, and I think, in my opinion, maybe you shouldn't do that. Also, do not wreck their shit. Do not destroy anything. Okay, that's not forgivable. Maybe you should have run them over with a car. Yeah, do not hurt animals. That's another one. Don't hurt animals. I'm doing some actions with my other hand. You guys can't see it though, but like I'm moving my other hand like fucking crazy. I'm like gesturing, like going like, but like I'm doing it over where you can't see it. Maybe you guys can see my shadow doing it, but like I'm like gesturing like crazy, but you guys can't see it. Jingle, jingle, jingle. The back rooms. The back rooms. Is a very animated speaker. The thing is, the thing is that I've taken, what is it called? Public speaking, right? So I've taken public speaking. So if like, this is basically what I've been doing with my hands the entire time. I'm now like, I'm facing a direction, right? So like, let's say like this is like 0 degrees, right? I'm actually facing like this way. I'm like facing this way. I'm not facing this way. I'm facing this way. And so like my other hand is behind the camera doing this stuff. But like, in public speaking, to like really emphasize points, right? You kind of do these motions. Like this is one of them, right? This usually means inclusive or like in pertaining to things. So like whenever you go like, I'm thinking like parks. Like let's say I'm doing a presentation on national parks, right? So like say, all of these parks include one thing or another. So all of, like, I'm saying like all, right? All. So you kind of do these gestures that kind of like explain things. And it's just like kind of have a habit thing. I don't know. Is that? Are you shaking the spoon? Jingle, jingle. The back rooms. Pay attention. Jingle, jingle. Send me to the back rooms. When you're talking about specific things, right? When you're talking about specific things, you also do this because it means like an isolated sort of thing, and like one thing and another thing, and you speak in such a way that when you want to speak about something, right? These sort of general actions kind of give people an idea of what you're talking about and sense of scope, right? So like, some advice when public speaking. Okay. This usually means like with no exception, like this, right? When so like, and this usually means over, right? Or like finished or like done or like whatever. So like these sort of like in no way, right? In no way is there, and like be like, no, right? This is kind of like a no action as well. So like, you wouldn't use like a this action if you're like trying to say like yes to something, right? Like, ice cream is the best, right? You wouldn't like, ice cream is the best, right? Sort of thing. Hand gestures. Picking up stuff, you know? Public speaking. Oh shit. Something happened here. I don't know what happened. I took ASL, failed twice in middle school. That's fine. You don't need to be perfect at everything. You don't also need to be perfect at anything. You can literally just be mediocre in life and be okay with that. That's actually one thing that is kind of like hard to swallow. Is being okay with not being good at something. It's one thing that makes it gives me like, it fills me with a lot of anxiety. Is knowing that like I'm not good at something. I'm in Has Been Hotel now. Cool, all the characters in there are hot or something, right? I don't know, I haven't seen it. What was I talking about? Oh, you talked about the one that's like, I can see your underwear or something. I can see your pantsu. Pantsu, mietu, mieta. Pantsu. Yeah, I don't Has Been Hotel. It's not my, the humor doesn't appeal to me, and the characters don't appeal to me. And I'm sorry if that kind of disappoints you guys, but that's just how I am. I can appreciate that they got a bunch of like theater people and like musical people to like sing the songs and stuff like that. I can appreciate that. However, the writing and the theme and all of that doesn't really like appeal to me at all. Hazbin Hotel has this sort of thing, this sort of this reputation of the fuck. They call it like the fuck or something, like where they say fuck every five words. I feel like, and I'm not a freaking connoisseur or a master writer or anything of like writing or anything like that. But I feel like a lot of the times that you can maybe drop some of the swear words and maybe use it as emphasis and rather than fillers. Fillers are something. I've been trying to get out of the habit of using swears as fillers. I've been trying to get out of the habit of swearing in general, actually. When I was instructor teaching like children, right? Like I would often, I wouldn't say often, right? But like every now and then I would say like if it was a very, very casual conversation, I might drop an F-bomb and be like, oh, I can't do that. I'm supposed to be a role model. And that's one of the things where I'm just like, okay, I can't really swear in front of the children. Yo, Unk. That's me. That's me. I'm Unk. I'm old. Call me old. I think, it'd be really funny if, like, I just kind of got off to being old. Oh, my God. Oh, call me old. Oh, call me old. Oh, man. I'm so embarrassed. Coffee's done. Done drinking coffee. Cats or dogs? Well, I like cats. However, I'm more of a personality-wise, I'm more of a dog. So, yeah. I like cats, but personality-wise, I'm a dog. I'm that dog who gets really excited about cats because he doesn't really know what they are. I get called Unk all the time. It's normal. I mean, honestly, I talked about this a lot, but it is very, very normal to be called old, and like people like there's this whole thing about like, oh, getting old is bad, getting old is like freaky and old and disgusting. No, getting old is normal. Getting old is normal, and we should not fear getting wrinkles. We should not fear of having aches and pains. We should not fear I don't know. The thing is that, like, the thing that should be more scary about getting old is dying, but that's not what people focus on. People focus on, like, getting, like, I don't know. Is it hip to be stupid? Like, is that the thing? Like, is it hip to be not wise? Is it hip to not be to be stupid? Like, that's, I don't know. There has been a study, or a survey, I should say, not necessarily a study, but a survey. There has been a survey. They asked a bunch of like elderly people, so like 60s and 70s and 80s. They asked a bunch of these elderly people, what was the best time of your life? And a majority said in their 30s, right? Or as the young people like to call it, the hag or unk phase, because honestly, guys, in your 30s, you have the most freedom in your life and the most control. Whereas, when you're in high school, right? For example, when you're in high school, you have very little control, guys. You have like a minimal amount of control. You feel like you're an adult and you feel like you have a lot of control over stuff. You have no fucking control over anything. You cannot control, like, you have nothing. The most thing that you control is how many times you show up for work at your part-time job so you can make money and impress the ladies and take them on dates. In college, it's even worse because you are constantly studying and you are constantly like frustrated with everything and you are constantly freaking out about getting a job or getting your grades good enough to get that degree or struggling to socialize with people. In your 30s, everything kind of settles down and you are just fully in control of your life. So, that's kind of like where the 30s is. When people say like, oh, I don't want to ever turn 30. No, you want to turn 30. You want to turn 30 so badly, guys. I don't know what it's like in the 40s. I don't think anybody has talked about their 40s, really. But I'm pretty sure it's very, very similar to the 30s. But, yeah. I would love being unemployed. Job sounds stressful. Jobs aren't stressful. Jobs. You know what is stressful, though? Dealing with people. Dealing with people is more stressful than a job itself. If you can do a job where you don't have to deal with anybody and like you actually are productive and get things done, it'll be probably one of the best jobs you'll have in your life. Jobs are normal. It's fine. Jobs are not stressful, right? Dealing with people is what's stressful. Shut up, you're stonk. Listen here, Sonny boy. Listen here, Sonny boy. I really need to start doing the Daily Dolce. I really gotta get to doing the what is it called? The Wordle and stuff. Shall I make more pancakes? Yeah, do it. Do it, it'll be funny. You can't possibly be that old. Listen, you don't know. You don't know how old I am. I could be 20, I could be 40, I could be 80 even. Listen. I mean, this probably does not look like the hand of an 80-year-old, but like it could be. What's poppin'? Okay, what is WS? Wait, guys, I'm actually Unk. What does WSP stand for? Because to me, I read that and I go, what's poppin'? Is it what's up? Is it what's up or what's poppin'? What's up? No, it's what's poppin'. Ah, what's poppin'? Hey, what's the poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Nah, it's not what's up anymore. It's what's poppin', baby. You don't seem that old? Listen, you guys will never know how old I am. I will say every single time. If anybody asks me, I'll always say I'm 37. I'll always say I'm 37. But am I actually 37 or am I 27? Or am I 20? Or am I 17? Or am I 47? Or am I 70? Am I 67? You'll never know. All right. Let's play some let's do some puzzles. I'm going to switch on over. I'm sorry. Hold on a second. Give me a second here. I'm going to switch on over. We're going to do some puzzles. We're going to hang out a little bit. And then after we're done that, we can hang out for a little bit more after. How's that sound? I forgot to pop out my my chats on my other computer. So, please excuse me while I do that. Sorry, you're not going to see a whole lot of action. What's poppin'? Oh! Oh, what's poppin'? What's poppin'? Wait, where'd my activity feed just go? Oh, there it is. Okay. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Okay. I think I'm ready to go now. If I'm not ready, then that's fine. Things will just look a little weird. Okay. Oh, my heart counter is still up. What the heck? Okay, there we go. All right. Ancient or young, still the streamer. Yeah, the best there is, honestly. Why have people not hired me to be cool and sponsor their products? All right, we're gonna do some Wordle today. Let me actually put on some music. Hold on a second. I feel like maybe we should put on Baba again. What do you think? It's been a while since we've listened to the Baba. You know what? Let's put on Baba. I fucking love Baba Is You, by the way. It's such an interesting game, but it's hard as hell. Man, the logic that you need for Baba Is You. Maybe I should play that game again. I feel like I'd do terribly at it. All right. Gotta go by. Thanks for popping by. Appreciate it. Let's try the word young. It's not a really good start. It really is not a good start. You know what is a good start though? Great. I think that's a great start. Okay. Having EG is interesting. EGG. I've a funny feeling it's a GE word. Like edge or hedge, you know? Okay, so G is in the right place. There's no double E. So it's probably a GH word then. Something like... maybe something like that? I'm thinking like play or something like that. Pelch, flech. Cause like H. Hold on a second. Let's look at this. Yeah, that doesn't look like a word to me. So like, let's just look for words that look like this. I was gonna say neigh, like a horse's neigh, but like that isn't. We don't have an N to work with. Lay is one, like this. That's not. That's a name, isn't it? Slay? No, because that's not how that works. Way? I'm so smart. I'm a genius. Thanks for stopping by. Fall asleep to Has-Been Hotel? Why would you do that? Do you know how insane you sound? Okay, we're doing the mini now. That's incredible. Wow! Make a mistake. Makes a mistake. An oopsie? A doopsie? Piece of cake or spill the beans to share, maybe? Cool in a throwback kind of way. Retro, maybe? C1 down. Not a cross with, something that makes you, something that, wow. Something you might wake up from and go, huh? A what? Something that you might wake up from. A dream? Maybe? A nightmare? I want to say it's a dream, but like everything I've written so far is not right. But let's come back to that later. What's spoken into a fast food? That's an order, so it's not share. This is still probably something you might wake up from. The only thing I think of is a dream. A pen. A pen is a writing utensil. Pen. Whatever. don't know. Open AI product that creates video clips based on prompts. That's like an, okay. I don't use AI, so I don't really, is it, oh, it's Sora. I know that one actually. So this one has to be, it has to be WoW, because it's WoW and Mom, okay. Makes a mistake. Piece of cake or spill the beans. Easy? An idiom, maybe? Maybe? Maybe this is weird. I don't know what that is. So this is a dream. A weird dream. Combined, it says a weird dream. Oh, sorry. And then right. 219. What was that? Pen. Right. Wow. Airs. Idiom. Retro. Dream. Yeah, okay. So that wasn't too bad. Gotta go ready for therapy. Have a good stream. Thank you for popping by. I appreciate it. Okay, next. Connections. Okay, I really, you know what I should go, I should do now? I should, not now, but I should do like now isn't today. I should get back to editing my my daily dolces, because I haven't done that in a while. I think it's been like a whole like maybe 2 months since I've posted daily dolce, but yeah, whatever. Okay, wood, card, board, cube, quarter, hole, iron. I like these words. They're very they're really nice. I see a putter and an iron, a wood, and a wedge. These are like clubs in golf. Quarter, cube. I don't know. To mince, to cube, to dice, and to maybe quarter. These are like ways to cut things, maybe? You can mince, you can dice, you can cube, and you can quarter something. Okay. A house, a lodge. A quarter would work there. And a hole. These are like places you can stay. A lane, hash. Oh, maybe hash? Hash, cube, dice, and mince. We have a lodge, a house, a quarter, and a hole. That would leave foam, card, board, and lane? No, yeah. I think that might be right. Lane, card, board, and foam. Does that hash, cube, dice, hole, lodge? I don't know. Let's send it in and see what it, okay, one away. I don't think it's lane. What would it be? So I think like this is craft stuff, right? Cardstock, like board, foam. Lodge, a house, a quarter. It has to be whole, right? Dice, mince, hash, and cube. Okay. A lane. Wedge. No. I'm thinking like hash browns, maybe? Is it like this, maybe? Foam. Hold on. A whole quarter is half in here, maybe? Is another... No, I don't know. I wonder if it's not... I wonder if it's not... What is it called? Golfing clubs. I wonder if this is a... I wonder if this is a herring. A putter. No, because... Putter? Wedge. It seems really, really easy, though. A lane. Where would the lane go? A lane? Lane. See, I have no idea what this would pair with. A lane, a mince, a hole. A lane, maybe a hole? Wait, hold on a second. Like a bowling lane, right? A golf hole? A board, like a dart board? Maybe? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna start guessing now. Let's see. What did I say? House, lodge, quarter, and hole? No. Okay. So I think what we had before. I think this is a herring. No, it's not. Okay. It's not. Hi, welcome in. Okay. I will look at chat as soon as I'm done with this puzzle. Okay. House, card. Card stock, wood stock. Oh no, just kidding. Woods are. A hole, a lodge, maybe. Let's try cutting. Cube, quarter, mince, and dice. Okay, never mind. We might not get this then. Hash? The hash slinging? Hash, mince, dice, and cube, maybe? Okay, cut into pieces. Okay. So what? A house, a lodge, a quarter? No? Wait. Punch. Board? No. I was thinking like a hole punch, a card punch, or a punch card. No, that's not gonna work. Board. Card? Like, I'm thinking cardboard, but it's not cardboard, is it? Hole? A hole. A quarter. Card. I feel like it's something card, something lane. Like gingerbread house, gingerbread board. Breadboard? Bread house? Bread foam? I don't know. Quarter. I feel like it's quarter, lodge, and like house, and then like maybe something else. Okay, I'm gonna cheat. Board is in boarding house? Lane, house, lodge, construction sites? I feel like some people are not... Yeah, I feel like chat doesn't even know what's going on right now. Okay. So... Card. Quarter? Lodge? House? And hole? Did I do that one? I already guessed it. Okay. A lane. So I'm still... oh, wait. A quarter. Like as in like a football quarter. Like as in like the fourth quarter, the third quarter. A hole, a lane, and maybe a board? Like segments in sports? Well, what is it? Memory. So a board, a house, a lodge, and a quarter. I thought I guessed that. Did I not? Memory card, memory foam, memory hole. Memory hole? What the heck is a memory hole? And a memory lane. Okay. That's... all right. Word salad is. Okay. Types of queen. A royal? No. Types of queen? Like the band Queen? Prague? Types of queen? What do you mean types of queen? Charles, I'm starting to hate you. Morgan. A mayor? No. A magic? Magish. I was like, magician queen? A ring queen? A drama, wait, drama queen is drama queen. Oh, okay. Okay, I understand. A drag queen? So a drama queen, a drag queen, a dancing queen, a fair queen, fairy queen, okay, a dairy queen. Oh fuck, like the place, and a prom queen. Okay, I got it. I'm a genius. Okay. Brown. Let's listen to something more exciting rather than dramatic. I don't know. What do you guys want to listen to while we do puzzles? Let's see what is in my recommended right now. The Roost? I do like The Roost. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy right here. Let's listen to... let's see this one. Yeah. This is fine. Strands? What type of queen are you, Akira? I am... I'm the dairy queen, as in I lactate. On key. So the thing that comes to mind is I'm like the scales, like the Lydian scale, the Mixolydian scale, the you know, but that's probably not it. A major scale on key. So I see book. Career? Does anybody know what this is talking about? Do you know how insane this sounds? Like basket? Diabolical. Well, something that's on key. Wait, why did that light up? Oop, sorry, my bad. Oh, no. Book it. What does on key even mean? That's a that's a really good question. Like when I think on key, I think music, right? Maybe it's like a keychain, like a key ring or something like that, maybe? Shabako. Symbol. Huh? Are these like keys on, is like maybe period on them? A symbol. Like an answer key? I still don't really get it. A symbol, like symbols? A chart of on key, a symbol. Like a, what is that called? The tilde, a tilde? Ampersand? Ampersand. Ampersand? Is ampersand in here? Asterisk. Asterisk. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hashtag? It's not hashtag. It's the pound key. It's not hashtag. Okay. Underscore? Underscore. Okay. Trace? Brackets? Bracket? Oh, tilde. That's I just spelt it wrong. And what's this one? Welcome back. What is this last one? This is Headtrack. Cart. Carré? What is that? Wait, what is that? Wait, what is that? Oh, is that what that is? Okay, I see. All right. What's that? Spelling bee. We're gonna do spelling bee, and then I want to do what is that called? The clueless. The clueless is really fun. Carrot. I ain't never heard of carrots before. Oh, pressing the wrong button. There we go. Does that look good? Okay, I think that's good enough. Maybe a little smaller. Maybe I see Madrid. But like it doesn't take cities or anything like that. Dart. Card. Arctic. Oops, Arctic. Drama. Cram. Oops, cram. Dramatic. Raid. We got card. Dirt. Is Carmat gonna be one of them? No. Madrid. It doesn't take Madrid. Tram. It doesn't take It doesn't take proper nouns. Trim. Tiara. Critic. Arium. That's not a word. Cardic. We have IC to work with, so like we can like make something ick words. Triad. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna leave you guys with this for a little bit. I gotta use the little barista's room, and yeah, I'll just send them, and then I'll just type them in as I see them. Okay, I'll be right back. Mambo. Mambo. Omatsuri Mambo. What is this music from? Just some me music? I don't know. Oops. We got Triad. We got, Circa? Okay. Mart. Mart. Tracked? That's a good one. Myriad has a Y in it. I was like, myriad. I'm smart. Cardiac? Wait, cardiac? Oh, I'm so genius. Miriam? I don't think... No. I don't know. Cataquack. Those I love those things. Those are from Mario. Mario Sunshine, and they go and they flip you up in the air. And goes whoa. Sir. Wait, sir. Oh, circuit has a U in it. Oh god, that was so close. Matriarch? Matriarch? Trim? I think we got trim and tram. I think we already got that already. Citrium? Is it trium? Is trium one? Car arm. Attic is, but there's no R in it. Atrium? There's no U. Critic? I think we got critic already. Yep. I like the word myriad a lot. And I really want to use it, but nope. Chat, we are boned. Chat, is this real? Is arid? Mama. 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 Oh, carrots. That's right. A carrot size. Addict. How do we put an R in addict? Armada. Ooh, nice one. That's the word I was thinking of. I was like like something like battalion or something. I was like, what is it? What is it? Armama? Tradic. Mameric. Tarek. Armid. Derma. Derma. I don't know if we can get this, guys. Iridium. Iridium. Irritatic. Arma? Armic? Ceramic. It has an E in it. Going to pizza party? Save me a slice. Triad. Wait, we're at triad. Triadic. Mid-ram. Ram City. Citram. Citram? Citra. Oops, Citra? Citric. Oh god, like citric acid. Wait, we can do acid. Citric acid. Crema? Cremat? Tarmac. What? I know that's a word, but I don't know what that is. I don't know what a tarmac is. Tardam? Dam? Damara? Oh, that's a Zenless Zone Zero reference. We have Arctic. Sim. Care? Dare? Is that a word? No. Air. Damn, that has no R in it. It needs to have an R in it. And it's too short. Trace. Cataract. That's not how you spell it. Circat? Kadar? Madar? Tiri... Wait, Tria? Aria? Aria! Oh my god, an aria. Aria of the soul. Ariac? Armaic? Raid... Tim. Tim! Tim? Tim Tam. Tired. I want to do like tired. Tirade. Tirad. Tyria. Trium. Crimea. Crimea. I don't know, man. Riddick? Riddick. Attract. Atrium. Myriad. I want to use Myriad so badly for some reason. Atria. Atria? Daria? Diarrhea. Diarrhea. No, that's not even how you spell it. Okay, I need to lock in, as they say. Tirade? Oh, wait, it has an E. Mirth? Mert? Merit? Merit. Marin. Merit. Marim. Mariam? Carryum. Carry it. Cartic. Can it be names? No, it's only not proper nouns. What's the word? What's the word for not proper nouns? Is it just non-proper nouns? Is that how you'd say it? Karmic? Trick? Man, she trick. Sorry. Yeah, I guess nouns. Yeah, just nouns. Yeah, merit has an E in it, so. Cider with an E. Tar. That's not a nice word. So this is a musical term. Okay, it didn't work. That's actually like one of my favorite words in like musical. It sounds so cool, but it just means to slow down. It's retardando. And there's this game called what is it called? Eternal Sonata, or in Japanese, Trusty Bell. And there's a city called Retardando, and it's such a fancy sounding name. I miss that game, so I need to get a PlayStation 3 again and play that game over again, because it's been so long. I've been meaning to get a PlayStation 3 again in general, like a used PlayStation 3, because I have a copy of Metal Gear Solid 4, and I really, really want to play Eternal Sonata again. They should just port that game into Steam, by the way, or PC, I guess. Oh, man, that's such a good game. Bandai Namco, make it happen. Dramatic. Tick. Rama? Rama. A Rama. Saitama. Saitama. A Rama? Rama. Mara? Marid? Ramtic. Dar. Eric? Erratic. That's like erratic. I want to use direct too, but everything I'm thinking of has an E in it. Idiac? Idiom. Idiac. Oof. Miriac? Tira. Tirage? I'm hurting. My brain is hurting. Racked? We have ACT. Radic? Rats? Radic? Ratted? Rats? Ratata? Ratata. Rats. Rats. Is there a reason why I should say hello to that? Micra? I don't think that's a word. That's not a word. Someone said cataract? Cataract. I said cataract, but I guess I spelt it wrong. Adriatic. Adriatic. Okay, not a word. Cataratic. 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 Camera. That's with an E. Man, I keep wanting to spell things with E. But it's not happening. Adder? Derek. Dharmic. Dharma. Darta. Ram cam. I need a ram cam for my stream, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, some of the words just do not count for some reason. Dict. I was like dictionary? Camric? Picked. So addict. I was like, radical? That would work, but no. Attica? Arctica. Amped Arctica. Amped Arctica. Amped Arctica. Arctica. America. Why does every word I think of has an E in it? Jam, why are you sorry? What did you do? A rim? A rim ram? Rim? Rim? Rimic? Mimic? A mimrick. Like a limerick, but a mimrick. Turmeric. Tamarick. Traumatic, but it's spelt wrong. Oh my god. Cardiac. Because we have cardiac. Cardiactic? No? I like cheese puffs and dot. Wow. You are a very interesting person who really likes cheese puffs and dogs. I can't really get into cheese puffs anymore. Something about artificial cheese just is not appealing to me anymore. Karma. Marca? Maraca? Merrick? Maria? Miriam? Wait, did we not get radar? Oh my god. Radar. Radium? Is that one? Rada. Rat. Data RAM. Data? No, there's no K. Radia? Listen to the radia. Rad is too short. Sir. Archaic? Arca. Dirtium. Raid was already taken. Remember us when you make it big, twin? Man, I don't know, I would love it. I don't think it's ever gonna happen, but, you know, maybe. Sitar? That's with an S. I did Citric already. Ram is too short. Ramira? Ramada. Wait, Ramada? Like the hotel? Tram is already taken. Martic? Carmart? Tarmart? Traits? Oh my god! It's not testing? What's not testing? Oh, that's right. I forgot. It was like, wait, what is my stream? Like, it's like my stream title. I was like, oh my god, I forgot about it. I keep forgetting it. I'm being stupid with my thumbnails and like titles, by the way. Like, we're not testing anything. So can I watch? Yeah, you can watch. The thing is that, like, whenever I put, like, test stream do not watch, it makes people want to watch for some reason. I don't know why. So, yeah, you can watch. Go ahead. Tar. I actually did do a test stream, do not watch, and one person came, so so I made them help me. I mean, that's helpful. It's very, very helpful. Tradic. Cram. Oh my, already found. Cram. Cramam. Mamaric. I don't know. The worst thing is when I hit go live instead of record to record a school presentation in one person. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. Yeah, I make it very, very clear that, like, I always check, am I recording or am I live? Because, like, that's so, yeah. I'm straight, but yeah. Oh my god. Raditz? Territ? Tarim? Tarim? Karam? Isn't that like a game? Yeah, this is like really, really, like, this is one of the harder ones in my opinion. Trim, we got trim already. Trim, tram, tracked? Tractor. I'm mad. Tradar? Trade? Trada? Adarac? Yeah, I know. I keep wanting to put E in it too as well. I don't know why. We're so close to, we're like really close to finishing it. We already at Triad. I'm kind of new to Photoshop and video editing, but I want to work with you. Yeah, sure. Whatever the heck you want to do. Unfortunately, I'm not into I can't really afford to pay is the thing right now. So like, if you want to work with me expecting pay, I can't. You know, I can't pay ya. I do all of my editing by myself. I do all of my thumbnails by myself. I do, yeah, it's crazy, man. Craic? Cramium. Like premium? Tamed? There's no R. Is trid a word? Trid? Tatter? Oops. Tatter? Experience and resume that. No, I totally understand that. For the longest time, I actually did audio mixing for free. Like, I would mix people's like mixes in like Cubase for free. And now I'm at a point where I can start charging for it. And I'm like, yeah, I feel comfortable enough charging for the work that I do. And the thing is that like it's so hard to be like, how much am I worth in my work? Because I actually been working on something for a while, and I mean, I can't talk about it exactly, but like the amount of work that has been put in it right now is way above my pay grade. Like, I've been doing a lot of work for basically for free on it, and I'm like, oh my god. Trimar. Tadek. Yeah, so I don't feel really comfortable talking about you know, work related stuff on stream. So if you want to send me a DM on like Twitter or like Blue Sky or like over Discord or something, I'm totally fine with that. But yeah, just not in chat is the thing. Tricked. Oh, cramid. Wait, Cratic? The Democratic Oath. I don't know. I'll send you an email. There is an email on my about section. You'll find it. Yeah, just send me an email. We'll talk. I'll have my people talk to your people, and we'll go from there. The one thing is, I was like, I know there's like a couple people on Twitter and stuff like that. It's like, oh, I'm looking for people to like edit their clips and stuff as a part of a compilation for experience and whatever. And it's like, but every time I like apply for those or like send stuff in, I never see my stuff. So it's like, whatever. Rad. Radariac. Tract. Armatic? Mariatric? Wait, Ariatric. Atric. Wait, am I making brains work right now? Where are you from? I am Canadian. It sucks because like there's a bunch of stuff that's happening with like there's like a bunch of like collaboration items, and they're like either like US only or they're like only ships to the US. I'm like, I'm in Canada. I'm basically in the US. Just send me it. Send me it in Canada. Send me your things. Oh, there's a coffee. There's a coffee that is a collaboration with Zenless Zone Zero, and I'm like, please, please, let me have it. I know you only ship to the US, but listen. Dram? Oh my god, Dram? Gotta go. Thanks for stopping by. Card. Trim, card. Sim, card. Mard. Drama card. Drama car. Carman. Car. Mad car. Madagascar. Armamatic. Artomatic. Supersonic. Tart? Oh my god! Tart! Trat? Tart backwards is Trat. Tarm? Mart? Rama? Damma? Damad. I'm going insane now, guys. I want this to end right now because I'm sick of this fucking game. Oh god, it's so close. You need some fixer-upper. I definitely do. What I need more time. I need more time on my hand, and I need to, like, not have a job. But I do this for the fun of it, really. I don't know. I talk about this a little bit. But a lot of the things that I do on the internet is literally just because I'm bored and I think it'd be funny or like it'd be fun to do. There's a thing I want to do. It's inspired by Fubuki from Hololive. I want to do the dice rolling stream where I roll a bunch of dice until I get them all to match the same number. I don't know how that's gonna go, but like, you know. The thing is also I don't have a proper like camera setup for that as well. Drat? Oh my god. Micah? Miracar. It's Miracle Car. It doesn't take trad. We tried it like several times. Alright. We did Circa, Arca? Arc. Mar. Ugh. Guys. I want this to end. Card. Can we just can we give up? We can just give up, honestly. We've been here for a while, is the thing. So Myriad doesn't work. It's with with a Y. Myriad is spelt with a Y. Ricotta? I'm just short one letter, guys. Ugh. This sucks. Tar? 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 Tarid. Tarmid. Tartar sauce. Like tartar sauce. Oh my god. Arctic? No, it's Arctic with a C, and we already found that. Art? Is there, could we do something with art? Art card. Card art. Tataric? Why don't you like something like Mardic or something like that? Tardic. Art. There's no S. If we had S, we could work with it. Tartar. Tartarus. Tartar. Tart. 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 Tarted. Tart. Tartan? Tar. Martyr. Carmar. Cartmar. Mard. Mardia. Mardica. Rancid. We got tartar. We got tartar. Crid, maybe? Crid? Crim? Crit? Crit? We got critic. Critic? Critic card. Citibank. Guys, we are so freaking close, but I'm like, oh my god, I can't. Ariatic. Aridic? Armatic. Atriac. Attractic. Caratic. Dratic. Circadic? Derek? No, that's... Irrit. Irritum. Irrit. Irrit. Guys, I can't really think of anything more. Sleep and take your meds. Yeah, honestly, I've just given up now. Like, we've been at this for like such a long time now. Like, I don't know how, I don't even know how long we've been sitting on this. I wanted to do the Clueless. Because this one's so much more fun. Like, let's say dirt. Oh my god. Earth? Mud? Oh, hut? No. Dirt? Something mud? Dirt? Sludge, maybe? No. Dirty. Oops, dirty. Dirty. No. Soil? No. Something dirt and mud. Worm. I like worm. Something dirt, something mud. Muddy dirt. Fertilizer. No. Okay. Grass. I do like that one. Let's check grass. Okay, not quite grass. We're thinking about the ground though. Rock? No. Let's think of an animal that's in. Well, we got worm. It wasn't quite worm. Let's try boar. No. Something that is in the mud. Ants. Nope. So it doesn't look like it's any sort of bug. It doesn't feel like it's an animal either. Pig. Hold on. A pig rolls in mud, right? So yeah, it's not an animal. It's not soil. It's a dirt and mud. Maybe makeup? No. Brown. I like the word brown. Okay. Dark. Okay. Oh, dark. Maybe it's color. Cloudy? Okay. Oh, okay. Something that's mist? Maybe fog. Yes. Okay, I'm amazing. 19. Holy shit. That's the best. Sorry, that's the best Clueless that we've gotten so far. Addiction or cervical cancer? Man, both of these suck. Probably addiction though. Oh wow, that's okay. Well, there's a lot of people. League of Legends. It's just like no 5 million hits of League of Legends. Minnesota Timberwolves, League of Legends by far. League of Legends by far. Unicorns. Think about the people who like want to like look at unicorns. Like they're like 10-year-olds looking up unicorns. BuzzFeed? No, that's unicorns. Microsoft? I want to say more Microsoft than BuzzFeed. Yeah, absolutely. People are having more problems with Microsoft than they are with BuzzFeed. What's my IP? That is, I feel like that's a lot, but also I feel like that's very, very specific to nerds. So I want to say Microsoft. Yeah. This is some sort of performer. I want to say, what's my IP? Yeah, this, okay. Got like 18. Okay, Goofy. Okay, it's gotta be Goofy. It's gotta be Goofy. WWE. Oh, there's a lot of Disney fans. But I feel like people are not looking up Goofy as much as they're looking up wrestlers. Hell yeah, look at that. 24 million! That's fucking wild. Spotify? Eminem, probably. Nothing wrong with you, Lucas Graham, but Eminem is kind of like he's an icon. Justin Bieber, is he still relevant? I feel like Eminem's more relevant than Bieber right now. I'm sorry, I lied. Movie ratings. I really want it to be this one. I don't care. I really want it to be this one. Yes. The Wolf of Wall Street. Oh, that one's real good. I'm sorry. I have to betray you. I'm sorry, Lisa. In their eyes. Probably the Wolf of Wall Street. Oh, they're the same. Okay. Top Gun? Oh, probably Top Gun. No. Oh, 6.9. Okay, let's see. What else can we do? We can do... Oh, we can do the word. We spent a lot of time on words. Okay. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna end the stream here. We're not gonna end the stream. We're gonna go back. We're gonna head on back over and just do a little bit of chatting before we head on out. And from there, we will take it. Okay. Why's my... Okay, there we go. Ba-da-da-da. Okay. Okay, I'm not really about this music right now. I have no idea what those movies are. Yeah, honestly, I'm not a big movie person, so that was probably like not my best. I felt very like lucky on that search one though. Yeah, honestly, today's Daily Dolce kind of sucked. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not about that today. Today was like it usually never takes us that long, and I'm usually never sitting on that because I usually think we can do it. Today we just didn't do it, so I'm watching it. What do you mean you're watching me? You know how insane you sound right now? Yeah. I was actually really hoping to end around 12:30 for my time, so you can see it's 12:19. I was hoping to be back inside here for at least, at 12 o'clock at the very latest. But, here we are instead. Yeah, the thing that's kind of difficult, right? Between, having all these, chats is that, a lot of people can't see the other chat. And I do feel a little rough being oh yeah, I'm just it feels like I'm talking to nobody, and people are when people are the only one in chat, right? And they feel they feel like the only one in chat, but actually there's more people in chat because there's there's 3 different chats going at once. I feel kind of bad because oh, I feel I'm the only one here or whatever, but they're not. And that's the thing that's kind of sad is that the people who are commenting by themselves on the one channel, they do feel alone. I understand that. But I see all of you equally is the thing. And I think I want to give people the option of watching, on whatever platform they feel comfortable in. But I just it's difficult, combine the chats. I mean, I could is the thing. One, I just haven't really found a service that I really like that combines the chats. But the second thing is also that in the individual chats themselves, that you can't see other people's chats. You can see them on the screen and stuff, right? But you can't really see it in your chat box is the problem. And it makes people do feel alone if they're the only person on that particular service. But that's kind of also why I have the primary days, the red primary and the purple primary. So yeah. I mean, I have those primaries hey guys, on these particular days, watch on YouTube. On these particular days, watch on Twitch. It's so much better to watch on those platforms and stuff like that. But at the same time, I also want to give people that option to watch on their preferred platform because people, they don't like change. Some people don't like change is the thing. Just normal human being. I feel like we're all human beings, right? And I feel also a lot of us forget that the world is full of other humans, especially on the internet when we all don't have faces. And that's a huge problem. I also know that whenever I have IRL stuff, people tend to treat me better for some reason. Because whenever they see, like, the artificial face, whenever they see the VTuber face, right? They're like, yeah. It's just an artificial guy, right? But he doesn't have any feelings. No, it's not how that goes. Yeah, I mean, the hard part is, hi, welcome in. The hard part is also just, like, being able to, like, understand that these are other people online. I think that's kind of hard for people because they don't see a face. Like, if you go into a chat room, right? Or like, yeah, I guess like a chat room, right? It's hard to imagine how the other person has a life. And they ask if you're AI. Yeah, no, I don't understand that at all. But in, like, I don't know, I find it so weird. Like, I don't know, maybe it's because I've already grasped this concept and I've kind of already understand, and because I've met people online in person before. And I think maybe that's one of the issues, is that people who have not met up with people online before, they don't see them as people because they haven't met them as people. I don't know, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. It makes you wonder, you know? And we need to support, yeah. I mean, yeah, everyone struggles. And the thing is that, like, you know, I mean, this is a sad truth. I mean, we don't have to. We don't have to support everybody. But, like, I feel like it's, you know, it's good karma, too. To, like, make the world a better place and, you know. I mean, we could get into some very, very hard topics here about human to human connection and morals and values and stuff like that, but and I don't, for me, at the end of the day, is like, at the end of the day, you should, like, bring out the positive vibes, you know? Even if you don't support somebody's idea, you should, like, you know, just respect them as a person, unless, like, they actively want to hurt people. And that's it, you know? That's pretty much, like, you know, if somebody wants, you know, if somebody wishes harm upon somebody else, that's when you're like, I don't want, you know, no. But, you know, if somebody, like, you know, like somebody's orientation, right? I'm not afraid to talk about this, but it's more like, I feel like this is a tried subject already, you know? Like, if somebody, you know, somebody is gay or lesbian or whatever, it's like, what does it matter to me? Like, I don't care. I'm so, like, why should other people? I don't know. Look at yourself? Yeah, like, well, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a sexy little guy. It doesn't matter. Welcome in. I'm not about that today. I don't feel in the mood. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, there goes, like, such a, that's, I mean, what we just experienced right now, maybe you guys didn't experience it, right? But what we experienced just right now is another, like, instance of, like, yeah, I'm a person on the internet. That's such a weird thing to talk about. Anyone can decide what they do with their lives. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Again, as long as it's not hurting anybody, as long as it's not, like, you know, intruding on people's rights or, like, you know, their freedoms and stuff like that, I feel like it's, you know, it's pretty normal to just be like, whatever. But you know, you're such a chill guy. Yeah, I mean, I try to. I'm not saying maybe that I am or am not, but, you know, I'm trying. I'm trying. You know, I'm trying. And I think that's the kind of the important part, is, like, if you're trying, you know? You know, I can't be a saint. No one's perfect, right? But, you know, just do your best every single day. You know, bring it, you know, bring that positivity up. It's, you know, it's whatever. Should mind our own business. But when it comes to serious, we should... Yeah, that's pretty much it. Hi, welcome in. Good to see you again. Yeah, I mean more now more than ever. Without getting too into it, you know, now more than ever, just make sure, like, you know, people are happy, safe. That's pretty much... I won't talk anymore about that, but yeah. I think it's really easy to get lost in the sauce, as they say. So, I gotta do some work today. I'm not looking forward to that. I gotta do some, like, editing. I gotta do some freaking... Man. I told myself that I should start doing my daily Dolce edits again. But it's so much... It's not like it's a lot of work. It's just like an hour of my time, though, you know? I feel like I can do something else better with that hour of time. Just editing the same thing over and over again, but I don't know. Work is work, guys. I hope you guys are having a great time, a great day, or doing whatever. If you're working, if you're relaxing, that's the time. That's the time. I don't really have anything else I think left to say today. I'm honestly, that game, that fucking beast, the spelling bee game, the man, it just took a lot out of me today. I should have just cut it short when I noticed that we were taking forever, but I genuinely thought we could do it, but nope. Man, recovering from surgery, that's good. Yeah, recovering from surgery sucks. I'm not gonna lie. When I had my appendix removed, I was bedridden for like weeks, and that was like bleh, you know? I have to edit a video for my channel. It's over 15 minutes long so far. Oh man, I know. No, but here's the cool thing, that once you get it out, you know, you'll have that satisfaction of getting it done. Whether or not it gets viewers or not, whatever, like the fact that you did it, right? The fact that you can go back and watch it and be like, wow, I did a really good job here, and I did a really good job there. I really liked how I did this. To really like look back on your work and be like, I like this. I'm proud of myself for doing work. And you know, that's one of the things that it's like kind of rough for people that work on projects and stuff like that. When some of the project work that they do is like for, I want to say like for nefarious reasons, but like it's more like validation, when people make stuff for validation and stuff like that. It's like, I don't know how to really describe that. Yeah. I have a couple videos out on my other channel, the channel that I dedicate to like video essays and stuff like that. I put a lot out there in particular to just get my brain off of things, to like vent about things, to like educate people. And I'm not really particular on looking to like, you know, get numbers. You know, getting the numbers is pretty cool or whatever, right? But like, no, the main thing is like getting people to like to learn. I think one of the things that was really that I was like, I hope people get this, and I hope people understand this. I made a whole video about arachnophobia and arachnophobia settings in video games. A lot of people didn't get it. I very clearly state in the video the difference between phobia and fear. Whereas phobia is like, you know, this debilitating brain thing that's happening, and then fear, that's like you're just kind of scared of it. A lot of people didn't understand, but there were a couple people who watched the video and was like, oh, I kind of get it now. And then they're like, oh, stop being a pussy. There's people like, oh, stop being a pussy. Oh, why are you getting rid of spiders in the video game? That's scary or whatever. It's like, it's not, you know, it's not about it being scary. Spiders for me aren't scary. For some reason, spiders for me are traumatizing, which I don't understand why they're traumatizing for me. They just are. So, you know, I want to get rid of spiders in video games so I can enjoy them. And it's not about, you know, it's not about being scared. It's not being traumatized. It's like, if you guys know what thalassophobia is, it's the fear of like deep water and stuff like that. Of course, somebody with thalassophobia is not going to play a game like, what's that game? Subnautica. People aren't going to be playing Subnautica if they have thalassophobia. So like it's just not a game they will play. It's just not a game that they'll play because they'll just actively avoid it, right? But like, if they have a thalassophobia mode in a game about thalassophobia, that doesn't make any sense. And I can't remember, was it Subnautica or was it some other game that had it? It's like, they had a quote unquote thalassophobia mode, and then it says that if you enabled it, it just kicked you out of the game, saying like this game isn't for you. Like, that's not the point of it. It's really not the point of it. And the fact that they made that feature, quote unquote feature, was more like a slap in the face. Because they could implement that, right? In my opinion, they could. Instead of deep water, everything could have been in the air. Everything could have just been, they could have just gotten rid of the water aspect of it and the darkness aspect of it, right? Acrophobia, yeah, and then that wouldn't have any option for you for, I don't know. This man's a fax machine? What does that mean? What does that mean, a fax machine? But yeah, no, it's kind of a slap in the face. I didn't really like that of them to be like, don't play our game. I was like, well, you offered, listen, you literally offered an option to get rid of the thing, and then you say, get out of here, right? That's so rude. It's mean, you know? Comment tu vas? Je ne parle pas en français. Yeah, that's just how I feel about accessibility in video games and stuff like that, you know? Some people are really, really upset that, like, video games have accessibility options in it, and I'm like, they're not for you. They're options. It's an optional thing, right? So when people get upset over colorblind mode or, like, you know, whatever mode, right? It's like, it's not for you. Don't use it. Oh man, but that's a whole different thing. I've got really big opinions about that, but people complaining about, listen, okay. So this goes into the what I just said before about like not care, like, you know, if it doesn't affect you, don't like address it, or like, you know, don't make a big stink about it. Listen, like when people are like, oh my god, Wokadachi life or whatever, it's like, then just make everybody on your island straight. Just make them all straight. It doesn't matter. Just make your characters straight. Don't make them non-binary. Don't make them gay. Just fucking play the game like a, you know, like a vanilla ass fucking player. And it's okay to play vanilla. Vanilla is my favorite ice cream flavor. But no. You know? Yeah, or play a different game, you know? It's not like, if a game is not, you know, I don't know, man. I feel like the target demographic for Tomodachi Life is the same people that play like The Sims and stuff like that, where it's a social sort of aspect game where, like, you know, it's a, you know, social. So if you lack the social ability to understand that people have different walks of life, I feel like the game is maybe not for you, but I don't know. I also like vanilla ice cream. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Horizon Forbidden West. What about that game? Did it have accessibility features in that game? I don't really know. Anyways, yeah, I guess one of the one of the things that people are explaining about the game, Tomodachi Life specifically, are like, oh, kids are going to be playing this game. Oh, they're going to learn about non-binaries and gays, and like, there are other things that kids could be looking at that are more dangerous than non-binary and gays, but you know, that's besides the point. Listen, if you don't want your kids if you don't want your kids exposed to that, don't buy them the game. You know? But I don't know. Why? I'm just like, why? It doesn't make sense. No, I don't know. Seeing everybody like, okay, so this is so funny, actually. This is genuinely very, very funny to me. So if you guys are familiar with Dispatch, the video game Dispatch, the release on Nintendo Switch systems, they censored them for whatever reason. It was censored, whether it was Nintendo's fault or Ad Hoc's decision or whatever. They censored the game. They're not allowing like full frontal nudity, or like they're covering up a lot more, you know, of the parts of the people. There are people complaining that like, oh my god, why are they censoring the game? Oh my god, they should just, you know, it's part of the game experience, they shouldn't censor them, right? And those are the same people under the same breath saying why we should censor Tomodachi Life from like non-binary and gay options. And like it's so weird to me. I don't know why. Like, does it matter? Why complain about censorship in this game, but like you demand something else be censored? You know, it's kind of hypocritical in my opinion. But again, they're entitled to their opinions is the thing. They're entitled to their opinions, whether I agree with them or not. They are allowed to have that opinion, and that's the great thing about being human, is that we can have opinions and that we can differ and we can choose what we want in our life. And we can choose to not have them in our life if they, you know, if they want to be like that, you know? Anyways, I think I need to stop here. Oops, my face stopped working for a second, sorry. I think we need to stop here. I think we need to call it a day. I need to eat lunch. I need to start my edits today. I need to drink some water, and I think you guys should drink some water too. I drank some coffee today. That's not water. I definitely need to drink some water though. I don't know what time it is for you guys. I just hope it's a good time, whatever it is you're doing, whether you're cooking, cleaning, playing a video game, but whatever it is that you're doing, laying in bed. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Why?